I mean, let's talk about the reality of modern parenting, where we not only do the school runs, then there's the dinners to make, then there's the emails, then there's the working in the background, that we then end up showing up in bulk instead of individually. I am a mother of 3 myself. I have 3 children with 3 different individual needs. Our second born has a disability, and I know from our everyday life that sometimes keeping up with the other children's needs is not so easy. It's a lot to be a special mom and then also be a mom for the other 2. So how do I manage that with giving intentional love and support and presence without jeopardizing or running myself down to the ground? I created a system in my house where I call it one-on-one with mom, and that actually means that I take my children individually away out of the family situation where we are actually not here. Last year, October, I did it with my daughter where we went to London for the long weekend. It was during a half term, and then we went for 5 days to a friend of mine in Croydon. It actually enlightened me in how me and my daughter were actually chatting in the train. The conversations that came about, but also the interaction with her, it left me in awe. When I thought or went back to how my daughter was born, she was pepper light. The doctors called her feather light. She was 1,756 grams. And now seeing her at 14 years old, going to secondary, doing the things that she needs to do, I am proud. But going back to that connection, it actually enlightened me that it is so important to connect with our children one-on-one without distraction of the other children. So why does one-on-one time really matter? When we actually create time with the children individually, you find out honestly how they have not only developed, but where they're at, what their individual needs are. We also find out what quietly fills up their cup and what empties it. We get to know what their likes and dislikes are. We get to be able to also correct them in toning things down. My daughter at 14 now has some tendency of being extra, and sometimes those one-on-one moments are actually moments to try and see if you can give them feedback but also correct them in meaningful ways. And with my youngest, I also like to know what it is that ticks him off, what triggers him, and how does he react to what, but also talk in a sense with him one-on-one on how to alleviate the need to not always be mad, for example, or how to ask for things without it being a tantrum, and how to be respectful. I mean, I have nannies in my house. What was it like last week with so and so? What did you do with so and so? Where did you go? How was that? How do you find her? Things like that. I like to have those intimate moments with my children. My son is mad about documentaries, sharks, the wildlife. So sometimes we would choose a moment where we will all sit down, but then I breastfed him for over 4 years. So he always lands here when we are watching Netflix. But then even when we are just sitting one-on-one with him, we find that at one point we start breathing in sync, and he likes that cushioning. My daughter still likes the cuddles also. So I'm really grateful at 14, being a teenager, that she still values the essence of touch and connection. And so finding those moments where we can all have a movie moment, and we have the odd popcorn in the afternoon, or cookies or crisps, and it's just a relaxed weekend. Because when I am working, I normally don't have a weekend. If I'm working from, let's say a baby was born on Thursday, it means I will work Thursday to Thursday. That means that Saturday and Sunday I will not be here. So my weekends again are also very limited. So I try and connect with them together and also individually as much as I can. Another way to do that is to actually see if you can then offer to put them to bed down downtime moment in the evening actually is really good, because you can talk about the whole day and also see what their reactions are. And many times you will see that they did miss you in that day, because not only did they have to be in school and dealt with the teacher and, saw the day with the teacher, then they were picked up with the nanny, you were not there. Then they had the dinner with the nanny, you were not there. I like to be present, either for the bath or and the bedtime stories, where we can actually choose a story together that he likes, and he's also learning to read. And so, have a moment of connecting before they go to bed. That they go to bed now. Today I had a mom text me. Not only did she read me a story, she bathed me, read me a story, and then tucked me in bed. It's so worthy. There's no price to it. Guilt will always creep in, because it's human nature. It is in us as parents. You always feel like, I didn't give enough this week, or I wasn't present enough this week. Remember, we won't get it all the time perfect. It will never be enough all the time, but we can actually focus on the not only intention, but the consistency of doing things. Do it consistently. Be the parent, the other parent that also tucks them in those evenings. Also plays a board game with them at the table. Also creates a moment where you can actually watch a movie together and giggle and discuss what it is that is going on the screen. You'll find that their character actually shines through, and then you're able to correct or pull them out of whatever trance it is that they have normalized. Because remember, it's normally the little bad behaviors that have been normalized that become common practice. So we can pull them out of those and remind them, be gentle and be kind to the other children out there in school, because that space might be the only place that child that you are belittling, if avoiding, unfriending feels safe. So that's what I normally do with my children. Connection grows in consistency, not quantity. It's not how many times it is that you create time to be with them. It's the consistency of trying to make sure that you are present. Presence doesn't mean that you also drop everything. Presence means that you do include them amongst the chaos and the rush of everyday life. Because modern parenting demands that we also have our own things going. It is also healthy for you, mental health-wise, to have your own thing. That thing that gives you joy. That thing that you thrive in and you're good at. But it doesn't mean that when you have that other thing that you thrive in and you're good at, that you can't have children. You can always incorporate. It's always possible to incorporate them within the chaos and the busyness of life. So this week, I'll give you a gentle takeaway. Pick a moment where you are able to connect with your child, one child individually, picking up the things that they like and see what the reaction would be. Be it going out for a walk. We are blessed with the good weather this week in the Netherlands. It's dry and bright, actually. It's actually surprising. Yesterday was very warm. Pick a moment. If it is a walk in the park alone, if it is a bedtime story alone with only that child, a moment in front of the TV alone, and just see where that leads you to. And you will find that not only will they enjoy, but they will be yearning for the next time that is going to happen with only you and them. Because remember, what is so important is that every child loves and needs to feel like they're the only ones that matter to you in that moment. It doesn't mean you don't have more, but that one child that can have your focus, your attention, your love, your dedication for that one moment, just to feel that they're the only ones that matter in that moment. So thank you for being with me and staying through this video. You can actually watch my other video where I spoke about mama guilt and how to overcome it in my other video, which is here. And otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Take care.